Hi guys, this is Premal Mehta. You're watching me on Bombay Buzzer, and today we are on the sets of Jalak. We are having the best dancers you can say currently with us, who are like famously known as 30 marks ke 30 mark Khan, one and only Lauren and Punit.
Hello.
Hello guys. Okay, so how was your journey from ABCD to Jalak?
Oh wow. Okay, well my journey, it meant going from one country where I grew up in the US to India for the first time. So it was a new everything. It was a new culture, a new language, a new lifestyle. Jumping into a film that wasn't in my language, speaking a language that wasn't, mine. So for me, it was this new experience, which I didn't know if it was going to be one film and then I'd go back home. And it didn't turn out that way. It actually has turned into me living here in India, pursuing a career here, going into Jalak. So my life from a year ago to today is drastically different.
And for you, Punit?
For me, dancing has always been part of my life. But as far as ABCD is concerned, something new had happened that is called acting. We were shitting bricks. हम लोग की हालत बहुत बुरी थी because dancing तो कर लेते थे, but Remo sir gave a big platform to all of us who were just dancing stars to become acting stars. And for us, that was a big platform. And for me, touch wood, with God's grace, it turned out to be a huge success. And Chandu, my character, became a hit. And people appreciated my acting. From there, the offer for Jhalak Dikla Ja came again. And people were doubting the fact that why am I doing Jhalak again? Because I've come on the big screen, why to go back to television? But then I said that my bread and butter and my talent and everything lies on dancing and choreography. And that's the best I could be in. And so I grabbed onto it, and I think that's the best decision I've ever made because it's a dream run not only for me but for both of us as a team, and it's beyond what you could think of.
Taking my move.
Secondly, I just want to know when you came to Jalak, and in the movie, your both chemistry was not shown much, and on Jalak you both are together. So how did this chemistry work out?
Well, my co-star was Salman. So all my scenes were with him, and we actually
Had none. I said we had, but it was a team.
Yeah. So we weren't close at all. But it's still, when we became partners, to come here again to India and be partnered with someone who I already knew, that comfortability was there, which was really nice. And it's one of those things like fate, I think, that we were brought together because, like you said, our run on the show has been a dream run. I don't think I've ever seen two people connect on stage, off stage, as well as we have ended up connecting. So, I don't know, it was fate that we were brought together, I think.
For me, the only interaction during ABCD I had with Lauren was because I used to organize things and do the timetable and the call time and everything, because I was kind of assisting Remus also for the movie. So she used to message me or call me just for tomorrow what time, tomorrow where, or even for promotions, who's going, what is happening. So I used to be like that person for information. As she said, the plus point that we had in Jhalak Dikla Ja was we already knew each other. We knew of each other. But as far as working compatibility is concerned, that turned out, our friendship turned out, our goodness for each other turned out to be in Jhalak. And the most important thing I think we have already won is because we really trust each other a lot. As people, as choreographers, as performers.
Yeah.
Even in Jalak right now, you are in the grand finale, and again you have Salman as your competitor, being your co-star. So how do you feel about it, and how tough is Salman for you guys right now?
I think we're both very professional. I've done lots of things in my life, lots of jobs where you go and you're one way with somebody and then you're the complete opposite. So this went from him being my co-star to now competitors. But it's a healthy competition. I think that's what I've respected so much this entire time, is that as much as everyone here wants to win, everyone wants to see each other succeed and do well. We're not sitting there hoping that their lifts go wrong, hoping that they fall, hoping that their costume comes off. It's not like that. Everyone is really helpful to make sure that everyone puts on a good show at the end of the day. So competition, not competition, I think we're professional.
Yeah, and one of the reasons why Jhalak Dikla Ja this season has become the best dancing show on India right now is because of the obviously healthy competition, but the togetherness for everyone. It's not only about Drashti and Salman, but everyone, right from Suresh Menon to us. Everyone comes together. We watch our rehearsals. We make sure that something or the other works. Like Deepak and Marisha also, we watch each other's acts, we say, okay, this is missing, that is missing, you know. So that's why as a whole, Jhalak family has succeeded. Who wins or who loses, that's part of the game. But eventually, the show has become a success, and I think the winner is the show.
You started your career with a reality show known as So You Think You Can Dance.
Yeah.
After that, it was Anybody Can Dance in India.
Yeah.
And now currently the tagline that you have is Nobody Can Dance Like Lauren.
Wow.
So
That's
how
nice.
do you feel about it, and like who is the main person behind that? Anyone who would like to give credit?
So You Think You Can Dance came to me, and I didn't know from that first audition that it was going to drastically change my life. You know, I auditioned for this show, I made it all the way through. I actually got cut right before the finale, but it was a show that was shown all over the world and got tons of people looking my way, like Raymond D'Souza. So it was one night I got a really nice email from UTV Motion Pictures saying that Raymond D'Souza, this big famous choreographer and now director, is directing the first ever Indian 3D dance film, and he wants you to be the lead heroine. So it was one of those things that just came to me, and again, I got that spark, I got that intuition that was like, yes, I gotta do this. And for the 2 previous years before that, I was getting into acting. I was really hoping for a film. This was putting acting and dancing, my 2 loves, together. I didn't know that that was gonna happen in a foreign country, but thankful to Raymond D'Souza for giving me that opportunity, because my life has completely changed. I went from So You Think You Can Dance to Anybody Can Dance, and now all of India got to know me. So that was, again, like you said, people were wondering why you went from film to back to TV, but I'm in a new country. It's having people know me, which I think this has done a great deal. You know, nothing beats being in people's living rooms a couple days a week and stuff. So now all of India knows me, and I'm very thankful to Jhalak Colors, Raymond D'Souza, Madhuri Dixit, Karan Johar, Punit Pathak, everybody.
इतना प्यार से किसने मेरा सरनेम बोला नहीं होगा.
Apart from that, after your reality show, you had done some other shows, Make It or Break It, even CSI, and in India after ABCD, it's Jhalak. So what's the next project? Any projects you both are doing together again? ABCD 2?
You go first.
Obviously, the talks, the movie is happening for sure, ABCD 2. But none of us know who is a part of the movie. None of us know the screenplay, the story. It depends on the father of the movie, that's Ramo sir. He'll decide. The way ABCD was decided, I just still remember when ABCD was planned, he messaged me saying that I want these people to come at my place at this particular time. It was me, Dharmesh, Prince and Mayuresh. And so I said, yeah, I messaged them, we came for a meeting. So they were asking what is the meeting about. I said, I don't know. Sir just said that come. So you were there and you were seated, and he says, so this guy is Sachin Jigar, the music composer. This is Tushar, who is the story writer. And to them, he points at us and he says, these are your actors.
Nice.
And we were like,
Hearing it for the first time.
we were like this. So he said, yeah, the next movie that we are making, the dancing movie, I want you to be part of it as acting. So someone was shocked, someone was laughing, someone was just stunned, someone was silent. We didn't know how to react. So same thing, I hope ABCD2 also, either one of us or both of us or whatever it is, ABCD2 happens and we're part of it. And yeah, that's the thing. Apart from that, this show has given a big platform as far as mainly Lauren is concerned, because she's become foreign ki Lauren, who's no more a foreign, and she's learning Hindi. She is cute, she's beautiful, and everyone is accepting her really well. And I just wish all the best to both of us, and especially her, that things just go beyond.
Apart from that, now according to the viewers, the best performance that they felt was on the song Pehli Baar Mohabbat Ki Hai.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on that song, Remo sir had told you that he is inspired by both of you related to dance.
Yeah.
So, like, what was the thing that first came in your mind? How was the feeling for both of you?
Well, that beyond thing that he keeps doing is because that moment was beyond. It was a moment in my career that I haven't really reached yet until then. That just epic moment where I still feel that feeling that went through us. And I knew all day that something epic was going to happen. So that performance, it just brought out every emotion in us. It brought out the best in our dancing, and it became Chalak's best dance of all time. So for me, I will never forget that moment, but what was so special was that Remo, you know, the person that brought me out here, that made all of this happen in my life, came on stage, and more importantly, bowed down to one of the most deserving choreographers I've ever seen. I mean, week after week, doing something completely different, something that is never before seen. I've never seen it. You know, people are so comfortable in what they do, and I think Punit really stretched himself all season long. So I know it was a moment that you'll never forget.
Yeah. I still remember the week before that, we have to lock the acts for the next coming week. And we had gone for dinner after the shoot, and we said that what to do, because the theme given to us for the entire episode was costume drama. And if you've seen the previous acts, we've always done some drama costume wise. Either she plays a Charlie Chaplin or a goddess, or I play a fat lady, something or the other we do, you know, because I like to layer things out in acts. So I said, how much more can we go? Then I told her about this, how we have Romeo and Juliet, that way we have Shamma and Parwana out here, and I explained the entire thing of the love story between a moth and a flame. So she really liked it. I said, yeah, why not, let's do that. So yeah, we were just kind of this because we were just kind of in a doubt, at least me, because the entire stereotype of having lifts and doing this and that wow factor would not be possible, because the concept itself didn't allow us to touch each other. And I think that worked for us, and she kept on saying that she believed in it. I was not expecting something this big to happen, where Madhuri Dixit stands and gives a salute to us.
Said she loved me 4 times, sorry.
Karan Johar stands and says that this is the best act ever on Chalak, and Remo sir, my guru, comes down and gives the bow down. So it was the biggest day of my life, and I think for anyone, agar ek guru aata hai and apne shishya ko bolta hai ki you inspired me, it can't get better than that. One of the most memorable moments ever in my life.
So it was a kind of the most emotional moment for you.
Yeah.
We had read one of the articles in Bombay Times where someone has asked you, like, is there anything going between you two guys? And I don't know who had commented, but one of you said, nah, nothing yet. So it was long back, so now what it is? Still nothing yet?
I found one of the best friends in my entire life. It's actually so warming to me that I came by myself to a foreign country on the complete opposite side of the world, and I really didn't have a place to stay when I came here. I was just following my dreams. Everything I do, every project I take, every step I make in my life, I follow my intuition, and everything from the beginning of ABCD to Chalak till now has said go, go, go. So I went without having everything set up, and I was a little scattered on where I was going to live and how I was going to make it by, and Punit and his family really took me in. My family back home is super thankful to know that I am safe, that I am taken care of, that I have a mom figure out here, that I have food on the table for me and stuff. So in a process like this that's so emotional, it's so draining, I could have never made it through without Punit. And our connection from stage, there's something that goes on that is really nice when you are performing together, when you're eating, you know, every day thinking dance and stuff. So we've had this emotional connection on stage as well as off stage, and I just couldn't have a better friend.
I have to say, yeah. So for me, I would like to thank Chalak that I have someone as fabulous as Chalak.
Who? What season are you? Okay.
I say that again. I just need to thank Colors and Chalak that I got a partner named Lauren who's so fabulous. As far as my brilliance or the concepts that come into my act's work is only because I can think out of the box. Because as far as execution is concerned, I know I've got someone as fabulous as Lauren. I can throw anything on a plate and she will make sure that she gives beyond 100%. And for someone who loves talent, who loves creation, who loves dancing so much, it just fulfills me even more, because I'm very hungry that way. I need to make sure that this stage is ours and I have to present something new. It's a big thing to be a creator, and if you have someone who executes it so well, I can't ask for anything else. As far as chemistry is concerned, if you have to dance as partners for over 3 months, that bond, that trust, that friendship and that mutual understanding is immensely important, and I think that's what we have cracked from the first act of us. There are times when I don't need to say and I just do it and she just follows it at the same time, or I don't need to say and she understands it. That is the reason why I think we have such a huge success out here. So chemistry is very important on stage and off stage, which we have, and it's just amazing to have a friend like Lauren.
So sweet. I think one of the best things and why I think you are like a better friend to me than anyone else in my life is that we both want to succeed. We're both going up in our careers, but we aren't selfish with it.
Yeah.
Everyone says, but wait, we have good chemistry on the show. And everyone has great chemistry, but I think what we do is, as much as I want to succeed, I want him to succeed, and vice versa. And so we're not selfish with it. I'm not one to say, hey, like, I'm Lauren, I'm on the show, I'm going to win, because we're going to win, like, together and stuff. So I think that's why it works.
Yeah.
So now we would like to make you guys to make a vote appeal to your fans. You in Hindi.
No, I'll do in English. You'll do in Hindi.
नहीं say अगर आपको.
Oh, I can do that. I would first say thank you all so much, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, for accepting me. It was a scary thing to come here in a competition that everyone knows popularity wins. And I didn't really have a name here yet, and I have developed the name through the show, through our acts. So it's only because of our fans that we are standing in this grand finale. And I would say thank you so much for believing in us, for caring about us, and we pour our heart and soul out for you guys. So, अगर आपको हमारा performances बहुत अच्छा लगा हो, why?
You were laughing then.
Okay. और अगर आपको हमारा performances बहुत अच्छा लगा हो, then please, this is the week to vote for us. Please, we both want to win. So keep voting. SMS LAU, send it to 56882, or
you can log on to Color's website also. Just make sure that you fill in every possible inch of yours as far as voting is concerned, because this is the only thing, you know, this Sunday, 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. 12 hours, that's all we ask for you, and it's just amazing how you guys have supported both of us, and I just want you to shower us with all your love and support through votes. You can go online or you can SMS, just make sure you give all the love. Hi guys, this is Lauren.
And this is Punit, and we support BombayBuzzer.com.